Hi, Bill Parliament from RadicalMarketingSolutions.com, and this is video 4 of the Beginner's Guide to Small Business Internet Marketing, how to take your offline business online. In video 1, you discovered the basics of keyword research, how to find the words and phrases your buyers are searching for online. In video 2, you discovered how to create your website using WordPress, how to find a great domain name, how to find hosting for your website, and then how to track the results once your website's up and running. And then in video 3, we discussed content creation, how to plan out your content, how to optimize your content so that the search engines absolutely love it and rank your website higher in the search engines. And now, in video 4, we're going to discuss small business email marketing. I believe small business email marketing is one of the most important strategies any business owner can do when taking their business from offline to online. It takes approximately 7 touches or contacts from you to your prospect before your prospect feels comfortable buying from you, especially online, where you must overcome trust issues and you must establish credibility quickly. So without any further ado, let's get into today's lesson. So the first thing you need to be aware of when conducting a small business email marketing campaign is you're going to need some sort of lead capture form on your website. This is a form that allows you to capture the names and email addresses of the people who visit your website. Now, I recommend 3 different vendors that can help you with this, and they specialize in lead capture forms and email marketing and managing your list. And the first one is aweber.com. There's ConstantContact.com and iContact.com. You can simply go to Google and do a Google search on these companies, and you can do all the research that you need there. So understand what these companies do is they will actually help you create the form that goes on your website. They will manage the names and emails of the people who come to your website and request some sort of information from you in exchange for their emails. And they will also handle the automatic sending of an email to your prospects when they give a name and email. And that's what's really cool, is that you're actually creating an email system where you're not actually sending out the emails. So, and that's called an autoresponder. So we'll talk about creating an autoresponder series later on in this video. So the second thing I want to talk to you about is, what are you going to give away in exchange for the name and email of your website? So what I recommend doing is giving away maybe a free report, an ebook, or an e-course. I think the days of offering an email newsletter are kind of passé and over. You really want to offer your buyers and prospects something of value where really they want to give their name and email, because your buyers really guard their emails these days. So once you figure out what you're going to give away, whether it's a free report, the ebook, or the e-course, you're going to want to put your lead capture form on your website. And where I recommend that you put your lead capture form is at the top right hand side of your website, because the reader's path is from left to right, and it's right in the eye path of your prospect when they're looking at your website. I would recommend that you set your lead capture form, make it a different color, set it aside from the rest of your website. So if you have a lot of white space on your website, add a different background color to your opt-in form. I try to stay away from red just because red is kind of like a danger color. So if you would want to use maybe a yellow or an orange or a blue background color, that would be great. If you're going to use a free report, an ebook, or an e-course, have some sort of image created that actually looks like the report or the ebook you're going to give away, and put a little image on your opt-in form there. Now, you can ask for the name and the email of your prospect. That's about all I would suggest that you ask for. If you don't want to ask for name, that's fine. That won't allow you to personalize the autoresponders or the additional emails that go out. But if you feel like you just want to build up the email list and you feel just getting an email will be good enough, then that's fine. But name and email is fine. I wouldn't go for anything more than that, because it's really going to suppress your response. So make sure you put your lead capture form someplace where they can find it. And then on your submit button, this is a little tip. don't use the word submit on the button where the prospect clicks to get the information you're going to send them. Use something like free download or get your free report now or subscribe now. Submit is kind of a negative word. It's kind of like submit to me, submit to my product, submit and give me your name and email. So use something that's a little bit more friendly in your verbiage. So now that you have the company that you're going to use to create your lead capture form, and you decide what you're going to give away as in exchange for the name and email, it's time to set up your autoresponder. So the one thing that you want to keep in mind when running your autoresponder, and again, an autoresponder means it's an email that's going to be automatically sent out from your email marketing vendor. You want to be consistent. In other words, you want to make sure that you're sending it out on a regular basis. I would recommend sending an email out to your customers at least once a week, if not more. But the more that your prospects and customers hear from you, the more that that you're in their mind's eye. So that's really important to remember. And you want to tell the truth. When the first email autoresponder comes out, tell your prospect what they can expect. Hi, this is Bill from ABC Widget Company, and we're the premier provider of widgets to North America, and I'm glad that you subscribed for the ebook. As I promised, the ebook is on its way, but let me tell you a little bit about our business. Maybe tell the story about your business. And here's what you can expect to us. We typically email once or twice a week, but if we have something more that we want to share with you, it might be 3 times a week or whatever it is, but just be clear and explain exactly what your prospects can expect when they opt in for your free offer. And the other thing is, don't be boring. Don't send out constant pitches for products. Send out good information that your products, that your buyers and prospects can use, because the law of reciprocity kicks in. Sooner or later, you're going to give them so much great free information, they're going to be overwhelmed to buy your products and services. So keep that in mind. So one last thing I want to remind you about when you're setting up your free offer and on your opt-in form. Make sure you give whatever you're giving away, give it some sort of value. So if it's a ebook, you can say it has a $47 value, or whatever it is, whatever the value of your time is, however long it took you to create the ebook. When you're adding the opt-in form, don't be concerned about handling HTML and things like that, because you can hire someone for very cheap on some very good freelance websites, and I'm going to share those with you at the end of this video series. And again, I hope that you found this lesson on small business email marketing helpful. If you'd like to learn more, you can grab a copy of my free report by putting your name and email in the lead capture form at the top of this website. It's at the top right. And I will send you my free report, which is called The 7 Most Common and Costly Mistakes Business Owners Make When Taking Their Offline Business Online. And this is Bill Parliament saying, now go sell something.